Detroit, hello.
That's right. The soundboard's back. Super Chat's on. It's a Monday night, December 13th. Happy holidays, everybody. We're back. The soundboard's back. And we have to definitely test it out, thoroughly test it out tonight, right? Isn't that right, honey?
Yay. Oh, and look, the Bud Light's back.
Oh, that's a given. All right. So what are we talking about? All I did was made the title Boots on the Ground, because I know there's a couple different ones we can talk about. So I just made it BOTG, Boots on the Ground, for anybody.
Yeah, because I have had an eventful week. Hello, JK, and hello, C-Star, and hello, Diana, and Hoof, and Tim, and Lisa, and all of you great people. But so you guys know, and if you've been in Ben's chat, hey, Carter, I owe you a call. I need to talk to you about something. If you have been in Ben's chat, you already know there was some events that took place. I accompanied them. It was their solve. They've explained it. It's kind of interesting. But we now have a new mystery on our hands from that. But the next day, I arrive here, and Mike's like, Jingle Bell Rock, Jingle Bell Rock. So this morning I went boots on the ground. I will give you the update there because it looks like it's found. And if it is found in the place that the picture has been taken, it is not official yet. I was literally there this morning. So I'm now 1 foot. Yeah. But then, okay, so I want to talk about that. I was able to, with Alan and Ben, talk a lot about Ha Ha Ha. I'm going to give you some of my perspectives about Ha Ha Ha. And then we did, if you guys see all this behind me, if you guys know who this is, let's see if I can get it right. Johnny.
Quest, yeah.
So Mike was able to open one. He is, oh, wow, that's cool. He has letters and
gemstones.
Here's something interesting. Gemstones and things. We bought 25 of them. Some of them are going to be given to you guys later. But one of them is silver. Just one. Mike doesn't open that one. I'm opening one tonight on the show. That's going to be it.
I randomly grabbed one and didn't even look at what the colors were until after. I didn't realize they were some were different. And I thought, oh.
Okay. We have 16 of these, like 5 of these. But there's 2 with anomalies. See, I walk by treasures, but tins I'll analyze.
So look out for our newest grand adventure, because I'm going to talk K-Pro and giving away at least one of those. What is 1 silver or 2 silver? At least one of those are going to be prize.
1 silver, and I don't know if I hear it. Maybe
Did you get your daddy on the phone?
That's right. Soundboard.
I love the soundboard. Ooh, that one. Okay, that one. Maybe. No, that sounds like rocks. You hear that?
I didn't think I'd listen to the sound. That's true. If there's silver in there, there could be silver or gold, I think. You pick a lucky one to open tonight. So while she's doing that, while she's playing the maracas,
Stop it.
I do want to say thank you to everybody who played on Poker Stars. We raised some money for Brad and Jana. And Jana, if you're watching, I literally just sent you the money like 5 minutes ago. And a big thank you to Czar, who won and gave it all to Brad and Jana. So awesome, guys.
Rock stars everywhere.
Yeah, so that was a lot of fun. And Brad, we hope you're doing okay. Get well soon, and we hope to see you at World Series of Fenn.
Okay. So soundboard's back. So let's all find a happy place and thumbs up, because we do like the soundboard when Mike's appropriate with it, but he will. So one of these 3, and I'm going to ask you guys to weigh in. I think it's the silver one. There's only one.
There's only 1 silver.
There's only 1 silver.
But what if? Well, this is for us, right? Okay.
This is for us. This is for me.
Cool mom.
I'm a cool mom. I'm not a cool mom.
Soundboard is back, hoof-hearted. That's right.
Thumbs up. Okay. So let's start. Let's start. I don't know what we're going to start, but we're going to start right now.
Oh, I thought you were going to open it literally right now. You can open it later.
Okay. Which one do you think sounds like silver?
Okay. Money. Or we could have the silver X. Okay. Do it again, because I talked over it. Shake them.
No. Okay. Ready?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, the one in your left hand sounds like there's more. It was heavier sound, like there's more in there than the other one. So that means that one's full of rocks. That means that one. I think the one in your right hand is the one we should open. I don't know. That's just my.
No, heaviest. Ooh, this one's heavier.
Because it has. Oh, that could mean there's more silver.
One's heavier. This one's It's so. I'm opening that one. I get a pick. You don't own me.
Did I do good, Daddy?
Well, we're about to find out when you open this, so we're going to find out.
Love me some inappropriate soundboard. Barry, no.
That's
Merry
right.
Christmas and Santa happy. So okay, so let's start with
AK with the sad horn says neither one sounds like silver. I don't know how you could tell because there's only one with a bunch of rocks, so I think it would mute the sound, but we'll see. We're looking for that silver X. If you guys don't know, out of all these tins he's sending out, 10 have a X made out of silver with a diamond in the middle. You get one of those and you are entered into a $100,000 treasure hunt in Michigan next summer. So that's what everybody's looking for. But there's also mini games. There's Scrabble tiles. And if you get the right letters to put together a word, you can win gold and silver. So pretty cool idea.
I think that one sounds like silver.
Open it. Let's find out.
No, but this one now doesn't, and I want to open. I get to open two.
Easy.
How about this? How about we let Sammy open one?
If she'll come on camera and do it, sure.
Okay.
We got 25 JBR Princess. So some we're going to give to the kids for Christmas presents, but some are going to be prizes in our new treasure hunt, which we hope to have ready by January 1st. So we hope you guys buy in. We hope you guys enjoy it. And somebody can win a couple of those. They're $10 each. And we bought 25. So you do the math. And yeah, it'll be a lot of fun, especially if we can find one.
You got a problem? You just throw some money at it and say, go away.
Live audio from Johnny's Treasure Quest right there. Okay, so I don't know where she went. She disappeared. So
I was trying to find children.
Oh, there you are.
And they're
Nobody wants to do it.
No, I don't know where Sammy is. Probably she asked if she could go.
Oh, she came down here. Did she? She was down here.
Okay, it didn't work out well. Okay,
honey, just do
Bud
this.
Light. Suck one.
You'll be okay.
honey.
That's all it takes.
Okay,
You can open both or just one.
both. You said it was. You said no. You don't own me.
All right, you open both, and I get to decide how many we're going to give away out of the rest, and how many we're going to give to the kids.
Don't say it live because I'll be the Grinch. I'm not happy right now. Okay. So as we're doing this, I'm going to open this as we go. How about we open one now and then one at the end? I think there's something in this one.
There we go.
Okay.
Here's live audio from Johnny's Treasure Quest.
That was just audio, baby.
There it is. Open it, K-Pro.
Okay, here we go. First one. It's the only silver one we have. Ooh, it has a different top. This is like the Grim Reaper.
Mostly you collect the tops, but I don't know if you get anything. I think it's just fun to collect the tops.
Oakland County Death and Fame. Johnny's Treasure Quest. You won $1 million.
Nice.
Okay. Here we
There
go.
we go.
Don't be a player hate.
Don't be
Yeah,
a
whoever said something in the chat. Okay.
Okay.
Get it off. Oh.
We got another E.
I'll smack you in the mouth. I'm Neil Diamond.
All right. We got an E. Oh, another one. Now we have two E's. I opened one already, guys. And that's what for gems. You gotta spell silver or gold or gems.
A lot of pretty rocks.
And that's it.
And that's
all?
we got some cotton.
Yeah. All right. That's it, huh? All right. Well, we struck out on that one, but we have some pretty rocks, which yeah, we'll do something with those.
I can see how Christmas morning's gonna go.
Does anyone know the Long Island Medium's email? That TV show, the Long Island Medium?
I messaged her before. I have it
Well,
somewhere.
somebody's looking for her email right there.
Okay, I'll try to find it. Maybe you bet in my email what you're trying to tell us. I don't know. Okay. So let's, next. Okay. So here's what I want to, let's talk about first, ha, ha, ha. So I finally dove into ha, 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 and I'm only through the first 100 pages. Some of you are asking why I do not think DB Cooper was Forrest. I think Forrest may know or have a relation to association with DB Cooper. And I'm going to tell you some things and reasons. So I started reading this ha, ha, ha book. Thank you to Thank you to Alan Kelly, who I guess started this years ago. I thought he was only in it the last year, but I heard he's in the Stephanie book that they gave a shout out to him in the Ha Ha Ha. So it's all coming full circle. This has been in the community for a while. I have not read Stephanie's book. I was actually given it by Forrest of all people, which I think is interesting. I forwarded to Alan and said, are there any differences? Thinking maybe Forrest was giving me a hint. Nope, he wasn't. It's the exact same book. So here I've only read the first 100 pages. But the first 100 pages have words that stand out to me. Here's a couple of terms. Czar, you're a rock star. You donated to Jana. Thank you. So here's a few of the words that stand out to me. Not only things like the thrill of the chase. That's in there, right? But that's so common. Isn't that a common term?
It is a common term, actually.
It is not a common term. Thrill of the chase.
Thrill of the something.
In 1981.
Don't write me a book, kid.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it could be.
Okay.
In 1981 or 71? When they write the book?
I don't know. Or long ago, long before the chase started. But we have words like sedan, 15 years, blaze, Madison, a few thrills, a few chase scenes, slip ups, New Mexico. Every search state is called out in this book.
All the 4 search states, huh? Really?
Actually, Utah used to be a search state, and Utah is called out as well.
That's kind of interesting. Oh, we're going to open that bad boy up at the end of the show tonight. Okay. And the show, we got to do less than an hour because I'm hungry and we haven't had dinner yet. That's how we sacrifice for you, dear viewers.
Yeah.
We haven't had dinner yet. I literally just walked in the door with some Chinese food, but we'll eat it after. Go ahead, Kabra.
Okay. So in general, I see some parallels. I see some things that make it seem like the two could have a relation. Someone said, would you bet your life on it? No. Right now, I think that there's some affiliations. What Shiloh said, some people think Shiloh was just messing with me. This is enough that I am interested, but not interested enough to go up and meet Alan and Ben. So let's talk a little bit about that. What's the scoop on the open source Ha 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 book? You'll have to ask Ben that question. I was there when Operation Ben hit the red button meltdown. See, I don't do those anymore. So I'm going to let him talk to that. I think he talked to it. He said he was going to have Nick on the show.
Look at that. Eric says, thrill the chase is a Sherlock Holmes quote. Oh, it's interesting.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I think
Slip-ups. Slip-ups. Really? Slip-ups were in there?
What do you mean slip-ups?
The term slip-ups. There were a few slip-ups.
Oh, I see.
Madison. Blaze.
Madison River or Madison, just Madison?
No, they used it in a different context. Too, that doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, so basically here's what went down. Ben and Alan had been working on a solve based on the Ha 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 book. The Ha 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 book, there are 2 people claiming copyrights on it, but both of them say, I'm not the owner. I own the copyright though, and I have some books. There's some things happening with if you can get your hands on one. I'm not going to dive too much into that because that's Drama Central. But I will say I think some books are going to be coming where you don't have to pay hundreds. I know some people really want it, so they're really willing to pay a lot, and some people don't have that kind of money. I'll leave that there right now. So basically it talks about where DB actually dropped, and it's near Nixon, Nevada, which is near Reno, Nevada. So I flew in and met the crew.
April just goes. Like if you tell her, hey, I think something might be here, she just gets on a plane. I'm like, where'd she go? She's on a plane. She's there. She goes. She's a go-getter. She gets it done.
I don't know about that, but I think that's actually the thrill for me. It's not studying and, let me see on Google Maps or how to read a map. I just want to go and literally walk by that treasure chest because that's all I seem to do is walk by treasure chests. So it was kind of cool. Well, I will first say Friday, I got to see Ben and Ashley again, which was so fun, but I got to meet Alan Kelly, who's like, as nice as he comes off, he's even nicer. I don't even know how, but he was so lovely. And we basically sat and chit-chatted about Ha Ha Ha, the affiliations, like Alan's like, okay, tell me the story. And then I'll say, tell me this story that you heard. Everybody had bits and pieces. We had the littlest treasure hunter, one of the gaggle of children. It was one of the kids in the middle.
A gaggle.
Gaggle. That's
Live audio from Alan Kelly.
And that's where I grew up, and that's where I'm gonna be.
And you said he was nice, so there you go.
He was nice.
Okay.
And so we chatted for long into the night. The only shenanigans I will say that got really bad is Ben kind of had an issue with the security person at the hotel because he was too close, smoking a cigarette, and then he'd go, okay, and then he would go, and then he would get closer again.
Anyway.
He's like, they don't own me. And then there was a little bit, and I'm like, and he
did he get tased? Did he go down? And where's the video?
He did not. It was none of that, but he sure did have fun. And when he gets really into stuff, I know it's shocking to you guys, he gets a little bit louder and louder, and he was on. You guys saw the little bits of it when he went live, I think 3 different times that night. So it was awesome.
He did go live pretty upset, didn't he?
Yeah. So by morning we were sleeping it off, and Alan at like 4 a.m. went out, and he had gotten his permit, and he went out fishing. And I guess he caught a huge trout, but it's a rainbow trout, so it's different, and it's a catch and release. So he was out, or for him, it was a catch and release. So he was out there, caught it. He was all excited, and there's all these other fishermen that are really jealous. So what do you do when you're jealous? Kind of like people in the chase. You call the authorities on Alan. So then Alan had the Fish and Game people come out, and they're like, "Can we see your permit?" And he had to show them.
Oh, he's out there fishing, really?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
But he found a fish and nobody else did. But when he came in, he was like, "Oh, my gloves are so stinky," because he was all fished out. He asked for the coffee grounds, and I'm like, there's coffee downstairs. He's like, "No, I'm trying to get the fish stink off me."
Gross. Okay.
Well, you hate it when I cook if there's raw meat around. You're like, every time. And I'm
raw
like,
meat's disgusting. When it's cooked, it's good. I don't want to see it I stay out of that aisle in the grocery store. I don't want to see it when it's raw.
And this is why when you were single, all you did was eat out, because you have never handled raw meat, which is insane in my opinion.
Oh, you're angry.
Don't be so angry, honey. Because I'm not single anymore. And here we are. We have a soundboard, and we have a YouTube channel. We have a family together.
Oh, Mike N., this is so funny, because Alan needed a pair of pliers to clip the barb off. Because do you know what the barb is on a fishing lure?
Yes.
Okay, I did not. So it's the little hook that makes it stick. Well, they make you
rips through their mouth. Yeah. Right.
So it doesn't rip through their mouth. So he couldn't find pliers. So I went to the Nixon store. The Nixon store is about as big as our master bedroom. Now we have a pretty big master bedroom, but and I said, "Do you have any?" Because they had a whole fishing area. I said, "Do you have any pliers?" They're like, "No, that'd be good." I'm like, "Do you have anything that could clip?" And they're like, and I'm like on the phone with Alan. They're like, "No." They said, "Oh, we have nail clippers." So he took the nail clippers and he sanded it down because it had one
up there.
There is in about a town that we stayed in about 20 miles away, but we didn't want to have to travel all the way. Anyway, long story short, this all happened before Boots on the Ground. So Alan rolls in at 9. He's got half his day over with. He got half of it. Sorry, kid came in. He has half of his day over with, and we're ready to go Boots on the Ground. Okay. So we get out to the spot. There's a barbed wire fence, but the sign says no thoroughfare, no hunting, and no littering. Okay, does it say no trespass? So you're safe, right? Safe.
Technically, maybe a technicality, but okay.
Well, so even though the gate, and it said please leave gate shut, and the gate was open, we didn't want to touch it, so we decided to walk the 2.5 miles, 3 miles.
Oh, that's good times right there.
Yeah. So there was.
How cold was it out there?
Once you started walking, it was fine. I would say it was in 20s
during the day, right?
Yeah, but it was overcast. So we trekked out there. The guys kind of took off, and me and Chloe did not have she had a heavy jacket in the car. She's like, "I don't need it." Like, okay. So we were heading out. Say it again.
Did you get video of all this?
Yes, there is a video. Can someone put in the chat Ben's video? Ben and
Oh,
Ashley
yeah, there we go.
video today.
Yeah.
And then I have different video. Mike, if you weren't out getting dinner tonight, I would have gotten you to bring these.
Right. I had to kill a deer, everybody. I had to provide for the family. That's what I do. So.
Okay. I was boots on the ground all day. We'll get there. Okay. So what happens? We decide to trek out. There was snow on the ground everywhere, but it wasn't super cold. There were still spots you could see. It was melting quick because I think it got into like the 40s or 50s, maybe. You could see your breath the whole time. But we were looking at this little ravine. They're like, that's the ravine. I'm like, I can't see it. They're like, you can see it on Google Earth. I'm like, okay. So we go out and there's the first tree. And if Mike, oh, what is that, Mike?
That's Ben's boots on the ground video.
Oh, I wanted you to bring it up, my darling.
Oh, you want me to play it?
I want you to bring it up.
Right.
This is pretty much the worst video ever made.
Sorry, Ben and Ashley. All right, hang on. You mean you were going to play it, or you mean just look at it, or what?
I wanted to see certain spots of it because they show them getting out there and all that, and I want everybody to go watch the whole thing. But there's a couple of spots that I want.
I got it. It's ready.
Okay, so fast forward to the spot that we're walking as a group. Bring it up so we can help you along. My darling, bring up that damn video. Yep, kind of said it.
I'm looking.
Do you hear that?
Yeah, you guys are all at the bar, and then you're driving, and then there it is. All right, so you got out putting your jacket on. So show this or what?
Yeah, go fast forward a little bit till we get to a tree. So there's two trees. There's one really, really tall. Okay, so there's the barbed wire fence
out there. Jeez.
Say it again.
Pretty desolate out there. Like what?
Yeah,
there's nothing.
There's nothing.
Right. Oh, that looks fun. I just, now I understand it's a treasure hunt. You guys are looking for something. I get it. Nobody got hit with a snowball. Come on, you're lucky I wasn't there. It would have been on like Donkey Kong.
Yeah. But this is the fun. Some people like to calculate ciphers, and some people like to go boots on the ground.
Okay,
that's true. You're getting ready to freeze frame right there.
That would have been cool.
Okay, so this is what we call.
Hang on, right there. The nook, right?
So this is called Ben's tree. So Ben thought this was the tree in Google Earth, and it's all kind of a relative spot, but we know it's in this ravine. So he dug looked all around, kind of was moving, like just, where is it? No, it wasn't there. But look, there could be stuff all over the ground in other places. The snow was really covered.
Did he look under there? Look at the bottom. That'd be perfect for a geocache.
Oh, he looked everywhere. Okay.
Forrest certificate. There's Ashley.
Now watch. He's like, I wonder what this is. We're in the middle of now there are some
it's good video.
Yeah, look at what he finds.
A dead body. No? What is that? I know what it is because you told me. All right, what is it, everybody? What do you think it is?
Well, they just saw Ben and Ashley. It's a freaking car. Now, here's where it gets really okay.
It's a chassis of a car?
It's the front part. I don't know what a chassis is. It's the front part and the steering wheel only. The rest of the car is missing. And now the trees all around it are burnt. So, and then there's what we call the Allen tree, which is the other tree.
The Allen tree, right there?
No, freeze it. Yeah. Can you go back maybe just a little bit?
Well, you didn't tell me.
I just did.
Well, no, freeze it on the tree, you're saying?
Well,
so that's Bill Coleman's car right there, isn't it? The one he always talks about.
The car is in a second. Go back. Go back.
It's coming. It's coming up. No? Did I not go back far enough?
Back is like backwards. Go back.
Right there?
Stop right there. So see the large white tree in the back?
Yeah.
So that had another huge branch that lightning struck it, and it broke into half, and then it looks like it completely burned this whole area.
Okay.
So that's the Allen tree. We looked around that for a while. But so somewhere between that tree and Allen's tree, what do we find? Hit play again. We find a half a car.
Where's Joshua's tree? Oh, sorry. All right, we find half a car. Yeah, here it is.
Drink every time that you.
All right, well, if you're going to do that, here we go.
Hey, that's a good one. No, wait, I'm not finished holding my sides.
Hey, they all can't be winners, everybody. All right, so there's Vin, right?
No,
That's kind of cool.
this is not the VIN. This is
Oh.
called the description plate, which if
Okay.
we actually have
It
that.
says DB Cooper on it. Yeah, right.
Yeah, and there's the steering wheel. So on that, and there is a VIN. So we have the VIN plate. It's tiny. It's about that big.
So let me ask you this: from Ben's tree to this car was how big of a distance?
50 feet.
So this is the area where they thought they were going to find something, and they find this car.
Yes, half.
Okay, that's kind of interesting. Okay.
So on this plate, so let's play it all the way through. Okay, so we actually matched the steering wheel. So the steering wheel is important. We didn't take the steering wheel, but it's there. Yeah, a body tag. And that'll become important in a minute because we have like the super duper researcher body tag. Okay.
What the? Oh, that was it. Okay.
Yeah. So let's now talk about it. So now some of you, I know we're making fun of Alan, and I don't think he's been in the spotlight long enough. Maybe it bothers him. Maybe it doesn't. It probably doesn't. But, oh, you guys are losers. You didn't find anything. Okay, first, we had a great adventure. Well, you know how the haters are in the chats. We had a great adventure. But the second is we ran the body style, the VIN, and the steering wheel, and it is a 71 Chevelle.
Chevelle. Yeah, okay.
Well, whatever.
Right.
There's two things that I don't understand is why is there a half of a car? Not
Maybe the other one was buried to where you couldn't see it.
Oh, we went everywhere. I actually went on top of the little ravine to see if like half of it fell off, the other half went to.
Oh, okay.
But we do need to go back, or we
in the summertime. Summertime, I'd go back. And why is a car out there in the middle of nowhere anyway? Like,
great question.
And then how long has it been there? So what's the significance of the Chevelle?
So it just happened to be that was the year in the book, and I may get this a little wrong so the guys can correct me. This was the year in the book that this was put in its place. And even more so, here, let me send you, if I sent you something, can you bring it up?
Yeah.
There is actually everybody's going crazy.
Well, you said the year of the car is the year that Ha 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 was written?
Yeah, is that right, Alan? Was it the year that it was copyrighted? Year that it was? The year is important. The year matches. But here's the bigger one. I'm just going to show you right here.
DB Cooper. Is that the car? Wait. What is that from?
That's not. I don't know if it's the exact car. Oh. This is a YouTube show that calls it 71 Chevelle DB Cooper.
What? That's kind of weird. Chevelle. Okay.
Chevelle. What am I saying wrong? Chevelle.
Chevelle. David Chevelle.
Wow.
Okay.
Did I do good, Daddy?
You. That's all you care about.
All right.
Okay.
Now, that's interesting. There's a little bit of a tie-in maybe to DB Cooper. Okay. It's a year. At least it's a year.
The year of the hijacking. Yeah, soak that in.
Okay, here we go. We got the super chat from William. He says 71 Chevy parts are valuable. If from 71 to now, someone finding it would have took parts throughout. So he's saying if somebody would have found it like in the 70s, they would have taken the parts off it. I don't know if you guys could tell what was there and what wasn't.
But left the steering wheel?
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, 71. Oh, 71 was the year of the hijacking. There you go. Swim in that. Okay. So what cars did Skippy own? We need to know that soon. I think so, sir. Okay, so we're in the exact area. So let's take a step back. There was a couple of other things. There was like a Coke can or a Dr. Pepper can or something, and Ben has all that. But I want to stop for a second. Sounds like someone, not Ben or K-Pro, put that there to perpetuate their hoax.
Oh, I can say it.
Don't be a player hater.
But you would have to have their interpretation if it wasn't Ben.
Because
if it wasn't Ben or Alan, and then put it in the exact location. It had to be there for years. So maybe I'm still not 100% on any of this. I'm just up for the adventure, and it was fun. But think about this: 71, it happened. It's a 71 Chevelle. It's within 50 feet of both of the trees. So we have the one tree that's Allen tree, the one tree that's Ben tree, and we have this one in the middle. Not the whole thing, a half of one. It's a burnt area. It's covered in snow, so we can't do it. But we spent a few hours out there, and it was a blast.
But the other thing is Alan and Ben came up with this area, and Ashley came up with this place to go to, and this car just happens to be there. But they it's not like this in the book. It doesn't say go here. They had to figure this out. They had to put clues together and figure out where to go.
And there is a specific way that they went about solving it. They have said
Right.
until we go back in spring. They shared that with me. I did not look at all the clues. I know they're Ben said it perfectly in one of his streams. If you give the technique, you will find all of the clues and you will be right there. So
why must I go is saying he didn't mean K-Pro and Ben put it there. I mean, whoever wrote ha 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 put it there to sell more books or whatever. But again, it's a treasure hunt and it leads you to this car. That's cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, how did we know that Forrest actually put a treasure chest out there? A lot of people said he didn't. How do we know the ha 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 is even real or just perpetuates more and is more of an urban myth? These are the questions I want to get to the bottom of. Much like, who owns the copyright? Diane saying she does. Julie saying she does. Who owns it?
Diane Sawyer and Julie Andrews, if anybody's wondering who those people are.
Just shut up. Just
What?
Shut.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. So where is K-Pro Street? I did not know the solve. I specifically asked Albert not for them to give the solve away, even though a couple days before the show, they started giving everything away. I didn't want, with as tension filled as some people are right now, I just decided I didn't want to know all the details. I would just fly in. And then the night of, I did ask. And that's one of the things in the video. And they started laying it out for me. Go ahead.
Packer Jack ask also, K-Pro, if you read the last paragraph that starts on page 66 of The Thrill of the Chase and through page 67, replace C for Cody, the Buffalo, with C for a Chevelle. Cody was cut up for parts. Get it? The car was cut up for parts. Packer Jack, everybody.
Too far for me. But,
Never heard of them. Next.
All right.
okay, but remember when we were boots on the ground, we just find these numbers. We don't know what they are. So here's what, okay, I hope.
Wait, what numbers? What numbers are we talking about?
We found the body style, okay, so we had.
Oh, you flipped it up, the car. Okay.
Here's what we had. We had a piece of. Okay, this is what we had a piece of. This plate is the one that we were pouring that water on.
Reminds me of the hunt for history.
Of it. And
what's
guess
it say at the very top right there?
Body by Fisher.
I thought it said Bobby Fisher. Okay. I was like, Bobby Fisher. Okay, got it.
So each of these, it says ST71136. Each of those, it's like a zip code. Each of those have something to it. Packer Jack came through. He found the, I almost think we had it beforehand, Packer Jack. He's like the stealth researcher. He let us know by these codes, you can find out the year, the make, the model. Then we pulled the steering wheel. We meaning the royal we. I did none of this. They were just
three investigators on the case right here.
Yeah. So here, look at this one. Do those match?
Mm-hmm. That's pretty close. Yeah, that is pretty close.
So one is an actual, and the other one is our picture.
So you're saying you had to research to know it was a 71 Chevelle?
Oh, 100%.
Or Chevelle, as K-Pro says. Okay. All right. That's pretty cool, actually.
Here, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. So when you do this, each part of that has, this means year. This means what. Right. This means that. All the car people.
Probably made in Detroit.
Actually, it was. And then that people were like, Jack's from Detroit. Mike's from Detroit. They're in this.
Nice.
I wish you weren't a liar.
Conspiracy Theory Bridge just got a little bit bigger. We had to make room for a 1971 Chevelle, everybody. All right. That's it. It's cool that you found something. So are they going to go back? Do we know? If Alan,
they are definitely going back. They are definitely going back. And I am going to hijack my way into. Now, let's think about what Forrest has said. Do you remember when he gave what's the word? And the word careen was there?
Word.
Honey, focus.
All right. Say it again. What word?
CREAN, careen.
Careen. Yes, I do remember that.
Yeah, that's a car in a ditch.
Oh, that's right. Actually, and that's what Ben said. He said Forrest talked about a car in a ditch. Man, these coincidences. See, a lot of people call these synchronicities. Synchronicity is when something seems random, but people think there's more to it. When you get so many synchronicities in a row, you almost wonder if someone or something is trying to tell you something. Yeah, look up the documentary Hellier on Amazon Prime, everybody. Yeah, synchronicities are pretty interesting. Yeah, I don't know what to think about this yet.
Well, and the cool part is, especially for me, I travel so much. It was less than an hour flight. Boop, came up. And then of course we had the after party. Alan had to head back home, but there happened to be a poker room in Reno. They did what's called a Santa.
Yeah. No, you just talk through it. You don't have to stop. Just keep going.
I don't have to. You're right.
Okay. Play another one?
Are you in? No, dear.
Right. Go ahead.
Okay. So Alan was so fun. Then we went and we kind of debriefed. We did lunch. It was great. And then Ben and Ashley and I met at the casino. We gambled a little bit. We had some fun. It was a Santa crawl night. So there were Santas. You guys saw the blow up doll. Please go to Facebook. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there was some shenanigans.
There was a blow up doll, everybody.
And then there was a poker room.
Uh-oh. K-Pro went and dominated like she usually does.
I dominated for a while, and then I gave a lot. I think I won't say what time in the morning I got back, but it was a very, very long night. Reno, thank you. Silver Legacy, thank you. They call it the Row now. Hoof, no. Don't love the soundboard. No.
They all love the soundboard. Come on.
They love the soundboard because it irritates me. And why are so many
that's right.
that I'm irritated? That's not. And you know what? It was funny because I think it was Ashley, maybe it was somebody else that said, but if you didn't look irritated, people wouldn't enjoy it so much. I wish I had that ability. I wish. Okay.
No.
Okay. Oh yeah. I just need to pour another Coke on the soundboard. Okay.
No.
So we have a lot of coincidences, serendipitous moment, whatever the right term is. It's a fun adventure. The guys are going to be back on it. I can tell you what I'm on the prowl for. Who wrote ha ha ha?
That's the question, isn't it?
That's the question.
So the book says DB Cooper wrote it, but DB Cooper is not a real name, right? It's not like the person who wrote it.
In there. It's not DB. I mean, we know it's not DB Cooper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Czar knows what time it is, right?
See, and that's the funny part.
And that was a big, because you didn't know. Right?
I didn't know that the Row was actually Caesars. So when I got there, they're like, there's a big Caesars sign. And I'm like, what is this? And they're like, we're a Caesars property because Row bought Caesars that bought Silver Legacy. So they're like, go to the VIP area. Oh, and Czar, you'll love this. I said, okay, cool. Where do I get my drink tickets? They said, no, we have a Diamond Lounge.
It's open. They actually open theirs, which is pretty nice.
And then there was a huge list for poker. And I walk in and they're like, oh, you'll go to the head of the line. A couple of the guys were really upset about that. And I'm like, that's how it works. Don't be a playa hater.
So maybe this summer we do go back. And when you and Alan and Ben, you guys go to, to find that car, me and Ashley can hit the poker room and find, whatever cards or in the cards.
I apologize to Ben and Ashley. Breakfast, I think, was at 9. I was not functional by that time. And so I was
thing in the news game. Yeah, right.
You were KIA, huh? No, wait, that's MIA, not KIA. KIA would be a different kind of trip. You were MIA.
Nomadic. I don't have Google Preston's phone number.
So what I want to know is how many searchers out there are going to go find the spot before Ben and Alan have a chance to go back. Did they actually say where it was?
They showed the Google. They said Nixon.
Who's going to go out? Somebody may go out there, especially if somebody's up in that area and it's not that far away. They may go out there. I mean, it's kind of fun.
Okay, you and Ashley, you guys are just, okay, go off, you two. That's fine. I'm playing poker and going boots on the ground.
A lot of people are asking, did you guys talk to whoever owns the land about the car? Have you guys ever reached out? Do you know who owns the land or?
Tribe, American Indian tribe.
It's on the old res? Uh-oh. Well, you guys could have been shot. I don't know. I don't know how that works. I don't know. But you said there was not a no trespassing sign. But if you guys would have got tied up there, it's tribal land. They can do whatever they want.
Wait a minute. But here's what happened. As we're walking back, Ashley and Chloe got up ahead, and she calls me, and she's like, there's a car, and it's pointed at us. It's within the boundary. And I'm like, okay, then you wait for us. And we hightailed it back. Well, there was one car in there. And then another car came in with a kayak on the top and the paddles and just drove in. I said, why the hell did we just walk almost 3 miles? So they drove to it. Yeah, so it looks like it's accessible, but you're not supposed to use it as a road. So when we go back, We will stay at Harvey's or Harrah's in
Lake Tahoe. Like Tahoe is only 30 minutes from Reno? I didn't know that. I've never been to Upper Nevada, so I've never been to either one. So, oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I won't stay at Harrah's. And if, I won't stay at Harrah's. I'll stay anywhere else. Yeah.
Okay.
I know the GM there, and let's just say we're not on good terms. Okay. Will the new annual Burning Tree, aka Nixonopolis, we can make this a Burning Man.
Nixon Palooza.
That road took them far from our spot. Yeah, but did you notice there was like a mini turn that we could have taken? I think it could have gotten us a mile closer. And I love, did you see? He said our spot. I know he meant him and Alan, but he meant me too and Ashley too. It's our spot now. It's kind of a cute little bonding moment we had. It was
Mr. Keekers is here, everybody. Mr. Keekers. Go
Mrs.
walk away
Keekers.
now.
Mrs.
Mrs., Mr., whatever.
Whatever. Okay, so it was overall, I will say, is there a $200,000 prize in their hands? This is Ben and Ellen. No. But did they get more information that made them rule this out completely? No, it's actually more interesting. Now, how could there be a 71 Chevelle, however you pronounce it? How could there be a 71 car in there when
what if when
the 71?
Well, here's a theory. The person writes the book, and this is the spot that the book leads you to with the clues. And back then in 71, it's a brand new Chevelle. How much is that worth in 71? And in the trunk, there's 200 grand, or the certificate is in the glove box. Like maybe that's what you were supposed to find back then. The keys are in the glove box. And there's a note that says, congratulations, you just solved ha, ha, ha. Now take the car and get out of here.
So they left the front part of it and took everything else?
Well, no. This 71 is how many years ago? 40 years ago? So since then, it's been on fire or whatever.
50 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, 50 years ago. Right. So it's all done now. But back then, maybe that was the original intent, is the car was part of the prize. I don't know. It's just a thought.
No. And here's why I say no. How can half a car burn, but not the other half? How can the frame burn, but not this tiny little steering wheel?
Because everything you showed was made out of metal. That's why. Wasn't it all metal? Everything that was left was metal.
The car is full of metal.
Right.
The only part was the front. Like, here we go.
Oh, I see what you're saying. But it could have been buried. What if it was buried? Like,
it's not buried. It wasn't. Because we looked around. Okay. So here's my very.
You've been wise and found the blaze, Ben says.
Okay. So here's the car. Do you see the car?
Yeah, I get it. I think that is a Chevelle. It's pretty good.
The only part of the car that was
I get it.
Was right
so
there.
You're saying what happened to the other half is what you're saying, right?
This part of the car.
I get it. Where's the other half? Well, maybe that's the other part of the treasure hunt. You got to find the other half of the car and put them together. I don't know. It was stolen and parted out in the desert. Well, that's a possibility.
Wasn't there the Price is Right, and you do the first half of the car and the second half of the car?
Okay, so 1971 car, but the book was 1978 copyright, published in 83. But the point is, D.B. Cooper hijacked the plane in 71.
That's where the money went.
So was it D.B. Cooper's getaway car? And was D.B. Cooper Indian?
No,
These questions and more.
I did that I did that off the cuff. I mean, I'll sign this. I'll send it to whoever wants
Speaking of D.B. Cooper, 3D Bronze with the $9.99 super chat says, last chance to pre-order. D.B. Cooper was here. Special price until 7:15 p.m. tonight at the public launch. So the book officially comes out tonight, I believe. People who get it now will receive their copy at 7:15 p.m. Zoom after the show for those who have bought in. 3dbronze.com. Let me bring up the link. I got it. I started reading it. I like it. It's a long one.
How is it a pre-order if...
Is there a Chevelle in the story? No, that would be interesting. No, there's a pre-order, and then it's going to drop tonight. I think it's going to release tonight.
You know what? Here's the other thing. I think you guys need to wait till late spring, because in late spring, I bet you that creek is a rocket. It's all frozen now. Anyway, it was awesome. It was fun. I think there's more to the story now, and it's fun to explore. Does it mean that it's actually anything to it? I think there's a story to be had. The D.B. Cooper story is out there as well. So that is the Ha 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 Nixon boots on the ground portion. Ben and Ashley, you guys were great to see again, but Alan and Chloe, they were such a delight. So I'm glad that we had, I had a great time just having fun. And of course, playing some polka. Was that officially tribal land in 1971? I don't know. I just figured out the land. I don't know. Ben and you guys need to answer that. Okay, so I have three other things to talk to you about. So the first is the Jingle Bell Rock went out this morning. It looks like it was found literally in the same parking or same area that I parked. It is not confirmed yet, though. It was not turned into the radio station tonight, and they had 3 hours to turn it in. So that they didn't turn it in, that's a little weird. But all the clues match. There is a picture. It has some issues to it. Some really good
photoshopped.
I didn't say that. I just said there's some issues.
It looks photoshopped. Somebody in the chat said, "Did you take that picture with a potato?" It's pretty bad. It's a pretty bad picture. So
there's something weird happening. So okay.
Kitty.
Okay. So I get back last night. I might have played a little poker. So first tournament, I get sat next to whichever way he is on your screen. Guess who gets knocked out pre-bubble? I was one before the bubble. I get knocked out, so I went to another tournament. Mike came in second. I came in second.
I chopped it. That's what I do.
I didn't chop it. That jerk. And if you're watching, you're a jerk, sir. You didn't want to chop for almost 2 hours. Then I'm huge chip leader, and you're like, let's chop. Yeah, go bite me.
I thought it was Tim Heidecker. A guy had big sunglasses on with a gold chain. He looked funny like Tim Heidecker would, but
yeah, but he was serious, like he was a player.
I know.
Like, God.
The point is, you did get second place. So I chopped the first tournament. You got second place on the second tournament, and somebody took the over in the Green Bay Bears game. K-Problems had a heart attack, and when you take the over in the game and the over hits in the first half, is a pretty good night. So we had a good night.
Okay, hold on a second. Mike and I were talking about managing finances as we were in line. This actually happened. Yes, we were talking about, okay, we got to make sure. The website, we got to pay for the website domain. I sent you that today. So we had bills. We were walking through it, and Mike then goes, he's like, yeah, we got all this going out. You're going boots on it. And then he walks up, and he doesn't put in his normal $100 bet. Let's just say it was a lot more than that. It
was $300. What's wrong with putting $300 on a football game? And when you know it's a good bet and you're going to win, and we did. So there you go. We won $300 plus we won the money in the tournament. So now we go buy some Christmas
on my entire boots on the ground. That was 3 days.
Tomato. You do your thing. I do my thing. What?
Okay.
Is it like this? Or is it like this? It's like this.
I didn't buy, unless you want to give me some of that money. I didn't buy into it. That's crazy.
What I'm saying is we both can do our own thing, but still be like this. That's all. Right?
Okay. Yeah. But if you want to, okay. Anyway, those of you that
want a liar.
Whatever. So, okay. So there's that.
I didn't bet tonight's game. What's the score? I was going to take the Rams, but I didn't. Oh, what's the score?
Okay. And so I'm going to open this. John Miller says more storage units. Can't get in the garage, John.
We have a lot of stuff to sell. I was supposed to do a garage sale last weekend, but it was record freezing in Vegas. And I said, no, I'm not going to go out there and set up a garage sale when it's dark out at 6 a.m. at 31 degrees. That's not going to happen. So we'll get it sold. It's just going to take a little longer than I thought. That's all.
Oh, like two halves of a Chevelle coming together. So you see that, honey? Do you see that?
That's right. Like, that's nice. Nice factory. I like the visual there.
I did hear, I know everybody was astir like a week ago. A random brand new treasure hunting channel came up called Endgame and said, this is the treasure hunt of a lifetime. I heard the whole channel has disappeared now.
Davio was all into it too. When we played the Poker Stars, he was really into it.
Okay. I just opened the second one because
everybody was like, could it be Shiloh? Yeah.
Oh, here's another.
You and your father.
Do you guys want to hear? This is the other one that looks different than the others. Do you guys want to hear? We have an exciting new announcement for us. You ready? Go ahead, Mike. Hit the breaking news button.
There it is. Nice song.
We're going to have a second channel. Do you want to talk about it, Mike?
Oh yeah. So you guys may have remembered we do have another YouTube channel out there on the internet somewhere. It used to be called, what was the original?
Raven's Nest.
The Raven's Nest. It used to be called Chasing Poker. We're gonna rebrand it. It's gonna be all places for K-Pro. I think we're gonna call it K-Pro's Corner. So we have Cowlazars YouTube channel, and we have K-Pro's Corner YouTube channel. And we go, isn't that the one everybody needs? The eye?
No.
You watching? Who needs an eye?
No, it's a G, an M, and a
Gems, GEMS.
yeah.
But they're silver and gold, so that eye must be for silver.
Yeah. So we got some
we're gonna do YouTube channels. So we can do an after party on one. We could have people come on. We could do a marathon on it.
Okay, okay. He didn't listen then. So this channel is going to be for hard-hitting news and information updates on the Treasure Hunt amusement park. Think of this as more like the news channel. And you guys, some of you get kind of upset when we put in our opinions like GPS. If we would have had a second channel that said, don't think of us as reporting the news. Think of us like, here's our opinions and information, and this might not be confirmed, and this might be, it's over here, not here. It's over here. So this is the Cowlazars channel. See the thing over here? There. See, the Cowlazars channel.
Oh, the logo.
Very serious.
Up there.
But that channel is going to be I don't know, more of the no nonsense, just beer drinking. I was taking some for flip.
Drama corner? Is that what we're going to call it? No drama. Is it still a drama-free zone? Because we have declared the Cowlazars channel a drama-free zone.
No.
Exactly.
That's for anything else. Anything goes. We are still going to moderate for a safe place. This is the best news channel ever. Yeah, just for news. But when we're in a little, like, if I really have some major, like, I'm down this rabbit hole and it might not be the case, but I still want to talk about it and I'm not allowed to on this channel because some people are like, no, you have to keep it straight and narrow. This would be the place for it. So I don't know if we're going to call it like K-Pro's After Dark or the Wild and Crazy Channel, Drama Central.
K-Pro's Corner, I think is pretty good. Could be poker. It could be storage. K-Pro's Corner with a K. Okay. KK. It could be It could be storage units. It could be poker. It could be chase drama. It could be treasure hunts. Well, no, treasure hunts I think will stay on the Cowlazars channel, right?
Right.
And there's no rules. JBR Princess said. There's no rules. That's right.
Brandon says, K-Pro and Mike, all those channels are gone because Greg got kicked off. He was all the fake accounts. I did notice we don't have 12 thumbs down all in one. K-Pro's Corner. K-Pro's Corner. Okay, you guys are liking K-Pro's Corner. I don't know what we'll call it, but anybody can come. And if you wanted to give a crazy theory and talk about it, and it might not be crazy to you, but it's going to be our spot to kind of go off because you guys like 1 hour, hard-hitting content, not get wild and crazy. Well, sometimes you need a place to get a little wild and crazy.
K-Pro's Cool Corner.
Ooh, Cool Corner.
But is Randy going to go on it? That's what I want to know.
No.
K-Pro's After Dark. Watch out, Cowlazars. But I have a very important question. Are you ready?
No.
For the new YouTube channel? Is it going to have a soundboard? Or is it going to be a soundboard-free zone?
No, because the soundboard's fun. I think the soundboard should only be on that channel.
The Cowlazars channel.
No, so the soundboard is not, other than the breaking news button, the soundboard is not in line with the Cowlazars seriousness and our professionalism in the community. So I think the soundboard should be inherited over in K-Pro's Corner.
You mean something like this?
I got to tell you, when I saw my first gray bush hair,
Oh, it cut off. Let me try it again.
I got to tell you, when I saw my first gray bush hair,
Oh, it cut off again. I don't know why it does that sometimes.
I have a button. Anyway. I have a button. Do you want that button?
Mute the dump button. There you go.
I think you just made my point. I've heard that sound before. I thought we went through. Okay, so let's talk for a second, Mike. Do you remember?
The soundboard's back though.
No, but do you remember that we went through all the sound clips and we made
that one wasn't pulled though. It should have been pulled.
No, we made a folder that's never played these.
And that's not in it. I have that folder. The folder's still here.
It has to be in it.
Yeah, I could move it. If you're telling me to move it, I'll move it. Okay.
I think.
All right. Anyway, new YouTube channel, guys. There'll be details on it. We hope you all go over there and subscribe. Yeah, well, K-Pro control the soundboard. Maybe
Okay.
if somebody got K-Pro her own soundboard for Christmas.
Let's
then
be
she
clear.
could
No,
do
I
it.
don't want a soundboard. But let's
Oh.
be clear. You guys think I try to control. I don't have the ability. This man cannot be controlled. I might get angry about it later. And then I say, in the scheme of life, like the 5 storage units, I did have a bad moment. He was going to do whatever the hell he wanted. So I'm not going to control the soundboard. I can't control Mike. I think he thinks he's funnier than he is. It's more offensive than funny. Mike, soak that in.
Oh, I got to look that one up, Packer Jack. That's right. That was a good one. When O did the analysis on the picture, remember?
No.
Oh, okay. You don't remember O doing the Photoshop stuff on the picture?
Yeah,
Of the
I remember that.
Oh. So we have the name of the channel. Are you ready? Maui Bob wins the Red Button Channel. I think it should be called the Red Button Channel, and that sums it up right there. Copper Dan will never come on, but that's okay. The Red Button Channel would be pretty good, wouldn't it? Maui Bob.
But
May use it.
It won't be just a red button. It's going to be the times that I want to give my opinion, but I want you guys to know it is opinions. So it doesn't need to have a name source, and it doesn't need to have to, and it might just be a, hey, philosophically, it might, that's where fairy tales would have gone. That's where things Red Button Diaries.
Thanks for that super chat, Packer Jack. Oh, there it is. Oh,
No, I thought he was talking about the one that goes, oh.
Oh, let me find that one too, because we don't want to get a super chat. And maybe he meant this one.
Things go well, I might be showing her my O face. Oh. You know what I'm talking about. Oh.
You know what I'm talking about. Okay. Thank you for the super chats, everybody. Soundboard's back. We've made that clear. I'll ease off it.
Bro kicks the board. Okay. 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 So that's a new. So you're going to be seeing. I'm going to rebrand it. It's right now called Chasing Vegas. I'm going to be rebranding it based on your great feedback. Either Red Button Diaries, K-Pro's Corner. I have no idea.
I like the red button. The red button. It just sums it up. But anyway, it's up to K-Pro. It's kind of her channel. So even though I'll be on it, I'll be uploading things to it. That means we got to make more videos, doesn't it?
I think you're going to see a lot more of the soundboard, or not. God, I'm sorry. No, a lot more of the storage units, a lot more of maybe Christmas. The one thing that I really like is, I don't think I can get my daughter to come on air as much, but my son, he's kind of coming out of his, he's kind of up for some adventure. So, our confessions. And hey, guess what? We're going to get a new car. And so I think that'll be fun.
I can sell this stuff out of it. Are we going to get a Chevelle? Hang on. There we go. Wow, it's been so long, I didn't know which button on the soundboard. Oh! All right.
Hold on.
Would be cool to get a 71 Chevelle, though, wouldn't it? It says ha 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 on the license plate. All right.
You're on fire today. Okay. So you guys are going to see that very soon.
Yeah, I mean a Chevelle. That's right. 3D Bronze, everybody. Get it out because it's out. It's coming out tonight. That's the way I read that message. So get it while you can. And yes, we'll do a Zoom tonight. We'll talk about it. I have it. I've read part of it. It's a good story. Okay.
Okay.
What happened in Reno stays in Reno. Only thing I know about Reno is Reno 911, which is a funny show. Go ahead, K-Pro.
Czar, I need you. Would you please? I have a new phone. I don't have anybody programmed that I was, but it's the same number. So if you text me, I need to talk to you about something. So if you could message me, I have you already know it, but I don't want to say it here. But I wanted to.
She should have folded on the river last night. No, that's not it. It's not a poker question.
It is a poker question, and my experiment is coming up.
Oh God! Okay, yeah, that would be good for the red button.
That is going to be on the Red Button channel. Ooh. I might be exploring the next level of poker, but I need to get some expert advice other than Mike. That's like, yeah, go for it. Just spend your life savings, and it's like, well.
Hey, I didn't say that.
Yeah. Okay, so we're coming up on the hour mark. I wanted to say thank you again to Ben and. It was really up to Ben and Alan that I'm sure Ashley maybe nudged a little. Ashley and Chloe were so cool. Chloe would totally get along with my Sam, probably make her a little bit more on the straight and narrow. But Ashley, and I told her this because I maybe had a couple, and I was just so appreciative of hearing her mom struggles. And we all have them. if you're a mom and care. And so like today, Ben's like, do you want to hop on? And she's like, the kids had different thoughts. It's finals week. We're under some pressure. And so she's like killing it as a mom. And so as a mom that's juggling so much, she just makes me feel normal. So it was awesome to have some time with you. Ben is just he's the funniest person. Like if I get on a deserted island and I'm stuck with somebody, it needs to be Ben because he's so funny. He just would keep me laughing and I wouldn't think I'm dying on this island. And so, I mean, other than Mike, my love, of course, but it would just be fun to be with Ben. He's like the cool brother that always gets you into trouble. Like we didn't get into trouble though. There were no shenanigans. Ben got himself into trouble, but he's going to dig his way out of that.
All I can say, everybody, is World Series of Fenn, there's probably going to be some trouble, but in a good way. We're going to get into some shenanigans this February. So get out here and make it if you can. You can meet Ben. You can meet K-Pro. You can meet me. Maybe I'll bring the soundboard.
No. What?
Oh, why not?
There is a Cop or Dan coming. There's some people that you don't even know that are coming. And then there are lots and lots of people that you do know that are coming. So everybody needs to come. And there is going to be, go ahead.
Oh, no. 3D Bronze says, K-Pro, are you going to work on DB Cooper was here? I thought about you while making it. Don't know how much easier I can make these things. Oof. That sounds like a gauntlet's just been thrown down from Mr. 3D Bronze himself.
When does it drop? We already have it, right?
Right. Yeah, we have it. I pre-ordered it. If you pre-ordered it, you get it. You get it. If you order it tonight, you get it, guys.
Isn't it like 192 pages?
No, it's not that long. It's not as long as ha 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 anyway.
David, I saw your video. Guess where it was supposedly found? Literally in that parking lot yeah, you were right. If it's not been turned in yet, but that's
you're right. We did watch it, and then K-Pro ran out there, but she missed it. But we don't know. It's not confirmed it's been found there yet. So we'll see what the actual location is.
I missed it. Did you get your little tushy out there, mister?
I was at work. I wish I could go with you. Then I could have missed it.
One thing that I got this weekend, I got a list of neutral terms. They help where you don't say you missed it, don't feel bad. You just say, oh, I didn't think about that. You don't.
Yes, but I love you. So it's all okay.
Killing me.
Jeez, I've never seen anyone so whipped so fast.
All right. Jingle Bell Rock. Maybe it's found. We'll get some confirmation tomorrow. The trip to Reno was a success. They found the Cheville. Don't know what they're going to do with that info yet. We have another Johnny's Treasure Quest tin to open, don't we, K-Pro?
No, I opened two. Oh, yes, we do.
Yeah. See how she forgets these things, guys? That's why she is.
I'm rolling with it. I already opened two, but you just allowed me to open another.
No, wait. You opened one. I only saw one.
Yeah, because you were running your mouth.
You didn't show what was in the number 2 then? Or was that the eye that you showed?
And I said we have a bunch of more rocks, Mike. Nothing else. So you never listened. Well,
then it turned into one of these. All right. To myself. It's just me and the soundboard having fun over here.
I think that's when you were looking for the
That's pretty funny, Packer Jack. Okay, then no, we don't need to open another one. We're going to give them away in our brand new treasure hunt coming out January 1. There, I just cemented it. We got to get it ready for January 1, K-Pro.
My part's done.
We will.
Sir.
Yeah, easy. We'll get it done. We expect everybody to buy in, whatever that buy-in is going to be, because you can win money. You can win Johnny's Treasure Quest tins. You can win all kinds of fun stuff. But we'll have the details on that soon.
Wait, but let's go back. 3D Bronze, your hunt. Okay. I heard Mike's like, oh, it's a novel. It's like a dictionary. It's like, is it 150 or 250 pages? How many?
I was reading it at the poker table last night on my phone. Yeah.
See, I concentrate on poker and win. So we do it a little different.
Oh, ouch. I see. Hey, I won and you won. We both won. There, 3D Bronze says, in your face, 40 pages, large font, and pictures. Yes, pictures. If you need help with the big words, join the Zoom, and I'll help you sound them out. Oh, wow. All right. But are the pictures part of the clues is the question. Probably too early to answer that question. All right. So we've got 3D Bronze.
You froze up.
I did? No, I'm still here. I think you froze up. What? It looks fine to me. Can you hear me?
It was all frozen.
Oh, okay. That's just me screwing around. Okay. All right, everybody. I think that's it. Yeah, you got something in your eye?
I do.
And is that it, K-Pro?
Yeah. Okay. So we
She's
went
like,
over the Jingle Bell Rock. We need to confirm if it's been found tomorrow. Oh, it was really funny. I was in chat for Jingle Bell Rock, and somebody's like, oh, "Are you K-Pro?" I'm like, "Yeah." They said, "Are you the K-Pro from Cowlazars channel?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm the sidekick."
That's right.
Okay, and then so we went over Dixon. We went over Boots on the Ground. We went over Alan, how lovely he was, how lovely Chloe was. Poker. It was awesome. Johnny's Tins. I'm going to open up a few more of those. The second channel, and then the end game. End game looks to be good, guys. So I don't know what's happening there. So
I should have picked the Rams. Oh well. Okay.
How much did you just lose?
No, I didn't bet.
Oh, well then who cares?
I didn't bet. I said I should have took the Rams. Not that the game's not over yet, but I didn't bet it. It's Christmas. We got, and plus my car's in the shop. So, you know, it just comes in one hand and goes out the other. But all right. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We definitely need to have dinner is what we need to do. Yeah, we're going to go live Thursday, talk about whatever we're going to talk about. We'll be back Mondays and Thursdays on this channel. We go live. The Red Button channel, we'll figure out when we're going to debut that.
Okay, and last thing, MS, his fur baby is having major surgery on Thursday, and that is his like a child, and I know how that is. So he or she, I think it's a he, is going to come into chat, and we're all going to say a prayer for you right now, but Thursday's going to go A-okay, and don't you worry. And by Thursday night, you're either going to email me or you're going to come into chat and say everything's great. So I know you're super worried and I know you're super panicked, but the power of prayer works. So you've got the treasure hunting community all doing that at once. So he's going to be running right next to you probably not running, but at least snuggling next to you by Thursday. So prayers are with you. I hope it all works out. But if it doesn't, that's what the community's for. Give me an email and I will I'll message you on Thursday just to see how you are. But I don't have anything that I can message you with. I just see you in chat. But MS, prayers out to you, buddy.
Yeah, we hope everything's all right. Okay, I think that's it. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. And in honor of the soundboard, I'm going to play a long clip. So, K-Pro, you'll probably want to get off. Would be my guess.
Okay, bye.
Thanks, everybody. Here we go.
It might red button. I don't know what's going to happen here.
Well, then don't get off. Oh, she didn't actually. All right, everybody, here we go.
You really want to know what love is?
Yeah. Yes, tell us. More than anything in the world, Ron.
Well, it's really quite simple. It's kind of like gonna find my baby, gonna hold her tight, gonna grab some afternoon delight. My motto's always been when it's right, why wait until the middle of a cold, dark night? When everything's a little clearer in the light of day. And we know the night is always gonna be here anyway. Thinking of you's working up my appetite. Looking forward to a little afternoon delight. Rubbing sticks and stones together make a sparks ignite. And the thought of loving you is getting so exciting. Sky rockets in flight. Woo! Afternoon delight. You guys have it, I think. Afternoon delight.
I don't know, Ron. That sounds kind of crazy.
Sounds like you have mental problems, man.
Yeah, you got mental problems, man.
Yeah, it really does.
Man.
Afternoon delight.
And there it is, everybody. We'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in.